Hello, Khan Clan, and those looking to join Khan Clan. Of course, my name is Nicholas Khan, and welcome to the video. Of course, one of our regular games, Star Wars: The Old Republic, for the continuing adventures of our Twi'lek smuggler with a bit of a chip on her shoulder, Ky'Shana. Now, before we get into it, let's introduce today's cast members. The one, the only. I always say this, but I'm going to keep bringing it up until production pays me more. It gets paid more than me. There is no production. That's just a joke. But I can't have a stream without diet soda. Stream? What am I talking about? Video. Can't have either, but this is a video. You can't have it without diet soda. This time it's Mountain Dew, zero sugar, which I think tastes a little bit better than Diet Mountain Dew, but you get what you can get when you can get it. Let's hop into the game. Today, we are going to the seedy underbelly of Nar Shadda, which will have plenty of situations that will bode me to probably reacting in certain ways. Last time we said we were going to do that, Nar Shadda, and then we didn't because we did a flashpoint, but today we are actually going there. But first, let's talk to Corso. Looks like he has something to say.
I never like asking for favors, Captain, but I think maybe we know each other well enough by now. I want to look for my cousin Rona. She's all the family I got left, and I think she should know what happened.
Never worry about favors, Corso. You're part of my crew.
Yeah.
It's a generous offer, Captain. I'll keep that in mind. Rona came with me when I left for the brigade, but she jumped ship at the first port. All she ever wanted was to get off Ord Mantell. I thought maybe we could track her down. You'd like her. She's really the reason I'm here.
Dang, alright. What am I, chopped liver? Hashtag sad. Expressions are awesome.
I thought you came to chase down Skavik and stayed for the good beer.
Rona was kind of our family rebel. We used to have a blast together. She liked me to run interference, so her father never caught her on dates with off-worlders.
That's a switch for you.
I thought you were all about protecting the poor women folk.
Well, yeah. My uncle would have given her a walloping if he'd known the kind of men she was with.
Ooh.
I remember one time, Uncle came looking for Rona while she was on the shuttle pod with some Agamarian pirate. I was about 12. I didn't know how else to distract Uncle, so I started to fight. Got the whole ship confiscated. I never did find out how Rona got out of city jail.
Oh, wow. Interesting story. Let's get on to the planet. Here, let's go ahead and pick up this story arc for the planet.
If you know what's good for you, don't set foot outside this spaceport. It's practically a war zone.
War zones are
I
what I
menaced the
do.
planet with the Republic's diplomatic corps. I was almost killed. Kintan King's gang
See, I was trying to
controls
do
this part of
expressions
Nar Shadda.
and it clicked
They're
off of
violent
the
and well-armed Niktos who hate
sound of the
Republic.
game for a second.
The gang attacked me right out on the street in full view of everyone.
Huh.
My bodyguards were dead before I knew what was happening.
Are you bugging me with this?
All of us in
Terrible
terrible
danger.
danger.
It's a dangerous
The
planet, you
murders
kind
aren't
of
the
know
worst
that.
of it. My bodyguards all carried Republic passcodes, and now the gangsters have them. With those passcodes, the Kintan King can slip right through our security. We'll be defenseless.
How much are those security passcodes worth to you?
Yeah, it's a good
I
point.
suppose trusting a mercenary I've never met before is better than the alternative. If you recover the security passcodes from the Kintan Kings, I promise you'll be compensated. Just not by me. The Kintan Kings who shot my bodyguards are still outside the spaceport. They have the passcodes,
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
Well, what's those expansions which were announced was yeah, they announced a story expansion, which I don't really know that much about because I'm really behind on the story and I blind myself to spoilers. But the cool thing that I wanted to talk about, where's my third one? My sub-truth. Can't even see him. Alright, there we go. Give me that. Come on, this should let me have 3. astromech. And Hutt barge. There we go. Yeah, but the awesome thing they announced was combat styles, which is a way they're changing the advanced classes. So you know how we go in here, I am a scoundrel, right? So now any tech class, which would be a blaster class, which would be trooper, smuggler, imperial agent, or bounty hunter, can be a scoundrel. Any four of those classes could be a sniper. A Jedi Knight, consular, warrior, or inquisitor could be a guardian or a juggernaut or an assassin. The point is now, no matter what class you are, you can pick any advanced class as long as it's the same one.
That ought to fix it.
That's as long as it's in the same type. So it's the two types are force and tech. So basically, your story is no longer like if you want to do the Sith warrior storyline, you know, before you could only either be like a marauder or a juggernaut. Now you can be a Sith warrior with a double-bladed lightsaber, and still be a tank because that's one of the combat proficiencies. But like you couldn't be, it doesn't like change everything. Like you couldn't be have a double-bladed lightsaber and still be a healer with that advanced class, you know, like you'd still have to be like a sage or sork or something like that. So it just means that you can be whatever advanced class you want to be, as long as it's still in the same category, so either force or tech, which I think is awesome, because now you can really make the character you want to make. Like the example they gave is that like if you always wanted to be like Captain Rex, like have a trooper with double blasters, you can do it now because your trooper can be a gunslinger. I mean, isn't that awesome? I don't remember which one this does. Yeah, 8 targets. I think that's awesome. Like that really makes it cool. Like you can really make the characters you want to make now, while still playing the story that you want to play. So like, I was thinking about it, and I think we're definitely gonna make a Nicholas Khan to go through the entire story like we're doing with Ky'Shana, except for we're going to do all the expansions with him, and we're going to pick a class and do an advanced class that was previously from a different class. At least that's the goal. That's the plan. That's what I want to do. But don't worry, we're not leaving Ky'Shana. We're going to get through her story first. Oh, there we go. And we done. And we done. We came up and we won. Trying to battle us, come and get some. We ain't doing this just for fun. We got a mission. We trying to win it. Trying to get in it. We don't plan to lose and we don't plan to fail. We got skills, our arms don't just flail. We know what we're doing, we're moving and schmoving, we're talking, we walking, we balking, we stalking, we getting the money, we getting paid, okay? Every single day, as smugglers, we get them credits, having fun, okay? Hey, it's what we do, hey. Rolling up on Nar Shadda. Coming up with our skills, impressing everybody like ta-da. You can't stop us, you can't stop us. We got the skills, the will to survive. We're gonna do more than survive. We're gonna thrive, gonna hunt the treasure. We're gonna make a lot of credits and start living a bit better. Hey, 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 hey. Freestyling this for tour while we play the game. Hey, 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 hey. Freestyling this for tour while we play the game. Woo! That was fun. That ability does even better than it used to. Druga the Hutt is insane. Absolutely mad. What kind of lunatic... Oh, I went too slow. I stepped off his pleasure barge for one moment to conduct a simple financial transaction, and now I can't rejoin his party. Value my life too much to risk it among those thieves and murderers in the Nikto sector. I'll just wait here. Blast Druga. That sector sounds dangerous. My life just got complicated.
The situation is like navigating an asteroid field.
You'd have better odds of surviving the asteroid field. I'm a crack shot pilot. If you're going to trace such a arranged Hutch party, I suggest you settle your affairs first. Truga, I never even got a drink. Alright. Party boat moves fast. Gotta get soon, get left in the past.
This is a disaster, Barish. How can I deal with enemies who don't negotiate?
Keaton Kings only understand one language, Ambassador.
Isn't Hutt the mother tongue of criminals across the galaxy?
That is a horrible stereotype. We are not all fiendish gangsters, I
Mr.
assure
Planet
you.
sent word you were bringing our security passcodes.
That's true. Don't be
the Republic
racist,
is in
people.
your debt. I'm Ambassador Averdon. This is Barish Fennec Toril, one of the system's most prominent business leaders. Welcome.
I regret my ignorance of your reputation. I look forward to being enlightened. Aren't you two just adorable? I'm not gonna be rude like that.
Somebody want to explain what's going on?
I'm afraid we're at war with the underworld. My mission is to establish strong Republic ties on Nar Shadda. We need its technological assets to defend ourselves against the Empire.
Oh
Nar Shadda's
no, your
leader
robe
sold
is
us an
looking
entire
pretty
sector
dark.
to use as our base of operations. Unfortunately, it's overrun with Kinton King gangsters.
The Empire loves their blacks and reds and grays, which is kind of what you're wearing. He's a spy. That'd be a terrible spy, just wearing the Empire's colors, like as you're acting as a Republic ambassador. I think it'd be pretty obvious.
What's the big deal?
The gang considers us invaders. They've turned our sector into a war zone. The Kinton Kings want us out of their territory, and they're winning. A Jedi who was helping us was found butchered in the open street. Those gangsters did horrible things to him.
Ooh.
That guy was either a terrible Jedi or those gangsters are something special.
Yeah, Jedi are
Jedi
basically
was
kind of
young,
superheroes.
but very strong. We believe this gang is indeed unique.
King's leader is a Morgukai.
Morgukai are a Nikto cult. Jedi hunters trained to resist the Force.
Huh.
Personally, I think the Force is overrated.
In this case, you may be right. The gangsters' attack on
That's
Minister
not
Khan
actually
was
how
a
she would
diversion.
feel.
Their true goal
Retcon
was
that
hijacking a
for the
Republic
lore,
military freighter
Con Clan.
carrying cybernetic combat implants.
Sometimes you pick an option and what they say is totally different than what you thought they were going to say.
You don't need Kinton Kings with enhanced speed and strength. When you
So
have
what,
the
cybernetics?
implants, take them to an arms merchant named Nurculus. He secretly works for Barish.
Nicholas will provide a fortified base of operations for you. He has many things you will find useful. Now go, bring those Kinton King scum to their knees, for the good of the Republic. I mean, whether or not you have ulterior motives is really none of my business. I just know that I'm getting paid for this little job. But I mean, to be fair, she wouldn't do anything that would harm the galaxy, though. So she does kind of need to know what she's getting into. To be able to do a little bit. That's just not how it works. But I'm going to say for the legacy stuff, to just make it make sense in the lore, the characters that don't have the Force, I'm not going to say they're all low-level sensitivities. I'm going to say that they're mimicking Force things with technology. Because the organization
Welcome to Nurculus Arms.
is on the
If you
cutting
shoot,
edge of
stab,
science
surprise,
and
or
tech in the
techniques,
entire
I
galaxy
stock
because they have
it. I
agents
see you've got
everywhere. So
Barish's combat implants. You'll be a happy Hutt. What's a mercenary spacer like you doing for the Republic's top ambassador?
I'm not a mercenary. I don't know.
Pays good, and I've got expenses to cover.
I'll just bet you do.
Yeah, I do.
One thing
From
for
organization.
Sure, the
But
Mountain
yeah,
won't be happy when he
the
finds out
organization
what you
has
did.
like tech
That's what they call the Kinton
that
King's leader,
even the
by
most
the way.
advanced corporations in the
Mountain.
galaxy wouldn't
3 guesses
have,
why.
because they know like everything and they have their pulse on like everything. So they have tech that can like mimic some Force effects, low level ones. You can still tell it's tech though. That's the explanation I'm going with for my lore anyway, because it has to make sense to me. But it's really cool to be able to do like you know, legacy force choke when you're on a heroic moment. So that's the explanation for that. I'm gonna say the second one.
Gangsters like to sound tougher than they are.
In this case, it's no exaggeration. Saw him once. Wish I hadn't. Only thing the Kinton Kings fear is the mountain. He's everywhere, all the time.
I remember how this ends. Like, what's actually going on.
People who rule by fear.
Time to open this soda.
always
It's
have
not
a
really cold
vulnerable
anymore, but hey.
spot.
Just be careful that you
So
don't
delicious.
trigger an avalanche when you hit the mountain's weakness.
Oh, okay. That
Hey,
sputtered.
since we're being so cordial and sharing, maybe we can discuss a little side business. Those combat implants are first-rate merchandise. We could, score a sweet profit selling a few in the black market.
Ky'Shana comes from an organization. She values loyalty, not betrayal. If the next thing would load. Oh, this lag is like killing me.
Do you make a habit of cheating your employer?
Of course not. That would get me killed. I only profit when opportunity knocks. I'll tell Barish the Kinton Kings used some combat implants before you raided them. He'll believe me as long as you don't disagree. What Barish doesn't know won't hurt him, and that'll make us richer. Sound good?
I'm not making any deals with you.
Nope, not doing
Take
it.
it easy. I was only kidding. Hey, look, Barish is on the holo.
No, he wasn't.
Hey, we got back all those.
I gotta put my
combat implants,
suspicious
boss.
face on. Suspicious face.
Protect their slave market.
I gotta figure out how to do that without leaving the sound, but my suspicious face is gonna be on for the rest of the conversation. Y'all can see it. He wasn't kidding. Whoa.
You're completely sure now?
Our people have been disappearing for weeks. I thought they were being murdered. But now we know better. Some of the kidnapping victims are Force-sensitive children who are passing through here on their way to the Jedi. I shudder to think what those criminal scum have in mind for the children.
Children? Is how I feel about that. You don't mess with children, now I'm mad.
No one's harming innocents while I'm around.
Barish believes the gang's slave market is in the ruins of an old casino.
Used to be a very fine establishment. Kinton Kings do not deserve such splendor.
It's time to finish this.
Yes, I hope you kill them all. And save the children.
There's no need to discuss this further. Please hurry. Free our people before it's too late.
I am worried about the children. Okay, so we gotta go save these children. We also have to find the pleasure barge docks in the Nico sector. Yeah, but we... Listen, as somebody in its organization that's completely optional to join, by the way, that believes that slavery is wrong like most good people in the galaxy would, especially as a Twi'lek, you know, a person whose people are often used as slaves in Star Wars lore. We are not okay with this, especially not children. That made Ky'Shana mad.
That ought to fix you.
Especially since she had like a really good childhood and like she had a good childhood growing up in the organization, and she understands that in the galaxy it's rough out there. Not every kid, you know, kids don't get the good childhood she had, but if she can help as many as she can have at least a better childhood than they would have without her help, then she's gonna do it. See, I pressed the wrong button because I switched around the... Yep. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's one I can place, right? Let's try this again over here. Yeah, it looks like I can't, I gotta do it where I stand. Huh. Man, usually with area effects stuff, you get to choose where it goes. So I gotta get in the middle of them. Oh, she's a... Well, scoundrels are up close and personal anyway, so that actually makes sense. Boom. Don't need to waste it on a single target, though. We're gonna free him! Nobody should be enslaved. Boom. There's more people to free. Alright, we're gonna do it now. Wow. Ooh, if there's an ability that we have to stop somebody in their tracks. Don't want to break them. I want like a something that lets you stick somebody in place and then use this. Be intense. Oh, shank shot immobilizes the target. Okay. Might be useful in PvP. That you guys might not ever see. Unless I just do a whole different series. Like, I might do some, you know, some highlight-ish type reels of, like, stuff like that. We'll see what happens. Is there another one we can go, like, in here to do? Oh, there's more stuff back here. I want to get the bonus, so... Finish it off with a good old-fashioned punch. Good old-fashioned punch. Let's go get some lunch. I'm kind of hungry. Way more than kind of hungry. I'm really hungry, actually. But I'm always hungry. I'm not gonna make this a song because it'd be kind of lame. The song would really just be like, I'm always hungry. And that's the song.
Better?
There we go. We're freeing ya! Home free! Okay, so there was more to the mission. Makes sense, there's a whole nother back room and all four of the people we need to rescue are up here. Oh. Toggling chat off, we don't need to see that. And one never truly knows what chat is going to end up talking about. Wait. Now we can use it. All right, let's disable this. You anger the mountain, Republic scum. You provoke her fury, you will not survive. When the mountain rages, the ground shakes and the skies turn black.
Any man who talks about himself in the third person is clearly an idiot.
You don't understand the mountain, stupid spacer, but you will. Come to these coordinates. If you do not, thousands will die.
shaking in my boots. Promise.
If you don't fear for yourself, fear for the helpless innocents. The Kintan Kings have hidden explosives all over your public spaceport, but the detonator is here. Come and face the mountain, or scores of your people will perish in smoke and flame. Yeah, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to react to your threat. Because, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm going, but not because you threaten these people. Well, like, because you threaten these people, but I'm not scared of you. That's what I'm trying to say.
You just signed your own death mark, you cowardly pile of filth.
Yes, you did. I am Nicholas Khan. Khan clan gonna get strong. Any obstacle in my way, I bust down and keep moving along. Keep moving along.